So Booktubeathon is over. I loved participating in my first Booktubeathon. It was so much fun, and even though I didn't update and do every single challenge every day, I still had fun reading what I could. You set out in these things and you're like, I'm gonna read all these books, I can do all these challenges and update every day, I'm gonna do everything. And then the world just seems to be against you that week and makes you super busy. I set out to read 7 books, but only finished 2 3/4. At least I finished some, right? So let's begin, shall we? The first book that I finished during Booktubeathon was Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and I was so excited to read this, and it did not disappoint. I'm not going to put any spoilers in this, so you don't have to worry if you haven't read this book. But at the beginning, I was a little frustrated and a bit confused. Everything's resolving so quickly. How is this going to be put into a trilogy? And then the last bit, that much left, I was like, because that thing happened. If you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. I knew it was gonna happen. I just finished the last part of the book like that. It was so good. I totally recommend it if you haven't read it yet. The next book that I picked up after taking, I don't know, 4 days to read that because I'm ridiculous, I picked up The Selection by Kiara Cass. I was so late on this book series. It was so good. It's like everything I would want in a book. It's kind of a mix between Hunger Games and The Bachelor. Don't worry, if you don't like The Bachelor, you'll still like this book because it's not like that. But I really did enjoy this. I finished this on the Saturday towards the end of Booktubeathon. I was losing hope. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna finish these books, but I still tried. So then I picked up The Elite by Kiara Cass. Here's my sob story. So I started this on Saturday night and I read 67 pages, which, you know, pretty good. And I was set the next day to finish the rest of the book because I was like, okay, I just need to get in 1 more book so I can say I read 3 books. Everybody just wanted me to be busy. It was 15 minutes to midnight and I had a quarter of the book left. Okay, Carly, you're not gonna finish it, but at least you read 3/4 of it, and that's what matters, right? So the next day, I ended up finishing it, and it is so good. The whole book is kind of frustrating, but it's so frustrating that you need to keep reading. You know what I mean? It's one of those books. But it was really fast-paced. I really loved it. So now I'm reading the 3rd book, The One. I started it yesterday, and I'm already more than halfway through. Now I choose to read fast. Why? Also, did not get to even start Just One Day by Gail Forman or The 17th Summer by Maureen Daly. And then I didn't even bother picking up We Were Liars because I was like, you know what, it's just not gonna happen. But aside from books, I did do one of the challenges because one day me and my sister were just sitting around. I wasn't in the reading mood. You know, you gotta be in the reading mood if you want to read a book. And I was not in the reading mood. I was just sitting in my little reading corner and I was like, sister, what do we do now? She goes, why don't we do that challenge on that Joel Tiger's channel? And I was like, maybe we could do that, yeah. So we started brainstorming ideas and I was like, what's a really well-known book that's kind of easy so that we won't go over a minute with explaining things? So we filmed a Divergent book trailer and it was so funny. I'll leave the link down below if you have not watched it yet. It's so funny, and if you want to see me act as 4, then you totally should. Totally hot. So I woke up this morning, right? And the Booktubeathon challenge winners were announced last night. And I woke up this morning and I was getting all these YouTube notifications on my email. What is happening? This never happens to me. I watched the challenge winners video and I was just watching through it and I was like, oh yay, go all these booktubers, they're so cool. And all the videos were so cool, by the way, seriously awesome. And then Joel's face popped up and I was like, I had the little voice in the back of my head you might have won. That is why these weird things are happening. Either that or I'm just a video wizard. And the winner is Carly Lewis. And I was like, and then obviously I screamed. And then I ran and woke up my sister and it was 8:30 in the morning and she was like, what are you doing? and I was like, we won! She was like, that's cool. And went back to bed. These are the 2 3/4 books that I read. I'm only showing part of the Elite to show that I read 3/4 of it. Was that not the most clever idea ever? No. Let me know down below, what did you read for Booktubeathon? Did you like the books that you read? Did you not like the books that you read? Let me know, because I would like to know. Also, if you have any book recommendations, don't hesitate to leave them down below. Even though my TBR list is the size of Russia ×2, I will still most likely make room for a few other books. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this super rambly video. Goodbye! Did you notice that I was wearing lipstick? 'Cause I am.